Hey everybody, Sammy here at SFI Sports Cards, back with another video. Today is October 31st. Thank you for being here and joining me to look at some cards. If you're new here, welcome. I'm glad you have tuned in. Hope you consider sticking around for a bit. That being said, happy Halloween. And happy birthday to the crime dog, Fred McGriff, baseball's latest Hall of Fame inductee, along with Scott Rowland last year. A little shout out to him. Also in the background, we have the 1960 Topps rookie card of Hondo, the Capital Punisher, a Washington Monument, Frank Howard, who passed away yesterday. Sad to hear about that. Two-time home run king. Also led the league in total bases twice. I was pretty disappointed that the Baseball Reference didn't have something on their front page of his passing like they usually do with well-known players. I think he deserves that recognition. So, yeah, I was a little disappointed that they didn't have anything for him. We also have Matthew Perry in the background. Friends was such a big show within popular culture. So I was very shocked to hear about his passing. I never watched the show week to week, but it's on TV so often, I'm pretty sure I've seen every episode. So, sad to hear the way he passed on. And speaking of comedians, I threw this sports baseball cap out there, which represents one of the most innovative comedians of our time, Norm Macdonald, who passed a couple years ago. You would see him often wear this cap in either red or blue when he sat at poker tables and casinos. I actually got this because of him, but I bought it right before his passing. So I'll wear it around every once in a while to see if anyone makes the connection, which has happened a couple times. And also, I want to pay my respects to Adam Johnson, the hockey player and former Pittsburgh Penguins who died from a neck laceration during a game over the weekend. Just a horrible story. I won't go into details about it here, but I do recall him playing for Pittsburgh in 2019 for a bit. The Penguins did a terrific job last night honoring him. I will put that link in the description. It's a 3-minute video, so check it out. They did a great job. But on a more positive note, speaking of red, today we're doing a VR for Doug over at Don't Talk to Robots, showing some red cards for the month of October from just getting it in time. So I picked out 5 cards that came to mind for the VR. But first, let's shout out a channel under 500 subs, and it's a channel I enjoy watching whenever I see content pop up, and that's John P. Collects Cards. And what intrigues me about his channel is the variety of content. He's got vintage cards, card submissions, and grading reveals. He's got collections of complete sets, even stuff from the 50s. But I enjoy his selection of vintage cards. It's just not the big stars, but a variety of great players that we don't see often within our hobby. So props go out to John He's creeping up on 500 subs, so check out his channel and help him hit that milestone. Okay, red cards. First, one of my favorite pitchers from the decade of the 60s, Son and Sam McDowell. Here is the 1967 Dexter Press. You know, this guy, he shouldn't take a backseat to anyone from the era that he pitched in. Led the league in ERA and strikeouts 5 times. And also has the best first name that I can think of. But this was a great pickup. I think I got it on 4 Sharp Corners for like $4. So I'm glad to have included this in my collection. Big fan of Sam McDowell. Next, you know, there are not many red cards for Rickey Henderson, but here we have the 1990 KB Kings card. Anytime I can throw a Rickey card in a video, I will. I love collecting these department store and mall store cards. This one being KB Toys. This one's a beauty. And it is, it's not easy finding these releases in terrific condition. I usually have to look, you know, a good couple hours to find one. You know, these type of releases, but it's worth it. So that is a very cool red Rickey Henderson. Now here's a great one. 1976 Topps Joe Morgan. The engine for the Big Red Machine. You know, not many talk about the trade that brought him to Cincinnati. He came over from Houston along with Jack Billingham and Cesar Geronimo. All important parts of their World Series runs that they had. And Houston, they got Lee May and Tommy Helms. So, not an awful package back to the Astros. I always loved this one, 1976. This set has grown on me over the years. So, glad to have this one. I believe I got this one also from 4 Sharp Corners a while back. Next, let's go to a year later. Here's a neat one, 1977 Topps cloth sticker. Johnny Bench. An up close and personal shot here. Some people love these cards, some people don't. I appreciate them. Love 1977 Topps. It was the year I was born. And I enjoy the different color combos they use on this set. This one, obviously red for the Cincinnati Reds. So this one's a great one to include in my collection. And last, one of my favorites, the 1959 Topps Frank Robinson. You know, it's got the red, it's got the yellow, which is My favorite color to see on cards. Even got some red in the back with the comics. And the batting records and fielding records. We got the red banner there. Love this logo for the Red Legs. One of my favorite sets of all time. And this card means a lot because this card got me into making YouTube content and videos. I pulled this from an 18-pack subscription box. I think it was Repacked Wax, but it was years ago, so I think that's what it was. And when it happened, I found myself celebrating this card on my own. And I knew I had to share this pull with someone, anyone, as I didn't have it on video. I didn't really consider making videos up to that point. But this changed everything. So I submitted it to SGC and included the grade reveal in my very first YouTube video, which is still out there. So this card means so much to me. A top 5 in my PC, if not higher. So love the story behind this one. And so grateful that I have it in my collection. So with that being said, that does it for today's video. The VR for Don't Talk to Robots. And also a little tribute to some of these guys here in the background. But glad you stuck with me. And if you are new here, welcome. Enjoy the Halloween festivities for today. And keep those kids safe out there. Go to Doug's channel. And also John's channel. Links included in the description box. Everyone, thanks for checking out the video. Enjoy your week. I'll be back soon. So take care, everyone. Be safe.